Hey everybody, I'm Mama Bird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another food bank haul for you. This is our local food bank. You're allowed to come once a day if you need to. I like to go once a week. I feel like that really helps supplement groceries for my family. It's really hard to make ends meet with inflation and afford all the groceries and get fresh produce. It's really hard to do that nowadays. And there's a lot of people out there struggling. If you're one of those people where you're just trying to survive the world and you don't have enough food, or you're worrying about food, or you skip a meal so your kids could eat, please consider looking up your local food banks. That's what they are there for. There's nothing shameful about it. It's quite smart that you're using your resources to get food for your family, and most of the time this food would normally get thrown away. So I don't want anybody to feel bad, guilty, shameful, or anything for going to the food bank. That is what it's there for. If you need food, please go get some food. The food bank really helps all those in the community. It's not just for the destitute or the homeless. It's for the elderly, it's for our seniors, it's for our college students, it's for our working parents. The food bank is for the community. So if you're part of the community, you should qualify for the food bank. Now I know some of them don't do that. Some of them have income limits. You could be making money, but you have medical bills, you have schooling bills, you have all these other things that just add up. And now it's getting more and more expensive just to live, right? So if you need help, please go to your local food bank. I have resources listed below. Check them out if you don't know where to start. All right, guys, let's get into this haul and let's see what I got. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Carolina and I live in Montana. I do a lot of food bank hauls, pantry cooking, and canning and preserving on my channel. If that's the kind of content you're into, I hope you'd consider subscribing. Come on, join me in the kitchen. Let's get into this food bank haul. Let's see what I got. Now, before we get started, I want to take a moment to talk about ASOKO's Under the Cabinet lighting. Now, I have a lot of trouble with my under cabinets. I've gotten ones before that are wireless, but you just have to keep plugging them in. It's like annoying that you're constantly having to charge it, because I don't have it on right now because it's not charged. It's just like, it's annoying. And then I got ones from Temu that were like different colors, but those faded out. But these ones are long, and they connect in, and hold on, they connect into each other. So you have them under, and it's one giant light without having to charge them or have cords everywhere. So this came with 3 of these super long lights. I have not tried these at all yet. You guys are in for the surprise just like me. I like that it already comes with the stickies on the back, so all you have to do is, and it has instructions. Clean the surface of cabinet, peel off this film of this sticky adhesive pad, stick the light, and press hard for 10 seconds. And just like that, you got installed lights. So let's get in here. I like the teal too. I know it's just a color, but it's pretty. I'm a girl, what can I say? I like color. All right, a little sturdy box it came in too. All right. So let me get this plugged in. All right, so here's our first cord. And then let's plug it in. Oh, and some over here. Interesting. All right, let's turn it on. Don't blame me. Oh, it didn't turn on. Yeah. Why didn't you turn on? It's red. Cable length, pull. Oh, so you can pull the cable length if you need it longer or not. That's kind of cool. Why didn't it turn on? Is it not because it's under there? I don't know. Let's try the next one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it because oh, there we go. That one plugged in now. Ah! Okay, yeah, they're bright. I cannot stand lights in my eyes. I don't know how those like stars do it where they're up there with blinding lights. Okay. Adhesive sticky pulled off. I don't know how people do it. Okay, let's get this. Let's see, where should I put them? 1, 2, 3. I think that looks good. Well, 1, 2. Let's see. Right here. All right, let's hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all right. Like you can see how dark that corner is, right? Like it's not just me. All right, we'll pull this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's adhesive sticky pads off. Get this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. What do you think right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Let's plug her in. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh, wrong product. Okay. Oh, I think because it's on sensor. Oh, it's a motion sensor one. I don't like that. I just want it on. Can you just have it on? Oh, my cat's crying. Oh, one cat went out, one cat went in. Oh, came in, went in. Wow, great English there. All right, let's get this. I'm sure there's instructions where you hold it and it'll tell you. Gosh, dang, get them darn instructions out. Stick on, okay. Blue light. Hold and press for 1 second for the ring color to change to indicate the mode. Blue light. One blue button controls 3 lights together. Green light, 1 button controls 1 light separately. Oh, okay. So if you go to the blue light, all right, they're all blue. Oh, they all just popped on. Did you see that? All right, can we make this tighter? Whew, it's hot in here. Oh yeah, let's tighten up these cords. Put them away. We don't want to see them hanging. There we go. So all we really have is that cord. Look at that. What do you think? Does that look better? I think it looks better. I will have these linked below if you guys are interested in checking them out for yourself. This is a new product that they just came out with, and I'm gonna say I like these much better than the wireless one, you know, that you have to recharge. So that way I can have it on whenever I really need it, even if I forget to charge it. So give this a look over down below if you are interested in some under cabinet lights. All right, let's get into this haul. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is the bread. I got one of these Italian loaves here. Looks pretty good. They had a huge thing of hamburger and hot dog buns, like a watermelon case, just up to the top of buns. So I got one of these, and then I got a whole wheat hamburger bun. The kids like having bologna sandwiches on these. I like it because it's whole wheat. They like it because it's round and it fits the bologna. So I like to get these for them. And then I got a brioche bread. I made some grilled cheese on this the other day. Oh, yes. And then for a sweet treat, they had some donuts. No wheat in it, already eat them. They had unlimited potatoes, so I got a bag of Idaho potatoes. I really need to cook more with potatoes. They're offered a lot. They're really good, budget friendly. So if you have some favorite potato dishes, can you leave them in the comment box below? Because I need some fresh ideas for potatoes. It's just like, it seems like you'd have a lot of ideas, but it's like mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes. It's about all of it. So what's your favorite potato dish? Let me know in the comments below. And then they had some beautiful rhubarb. Guys, look at this. This is from a well-developed rhubarb plant, that's for sure. One thing about my food bank is that they have a community garden where they literally grow food to donate to the food bank. And that is just fantastic. So I got 3 big bunches of rhubarb. I love rhubarb. I made some rhubarb barbecue sauce last year, guys. It is so good. I can link that video below. And then they had a big thing of baby spinach. So I grabbed one of those. I think this is from either Costco or, I don't know. I think they sell this just in regular stores. It's only a pound. It's just a lot because it doesn't weigh that much. And then I got some apples, and they had bell peppers there. You know from the Costco haul I just did how expensive these bell peppers are. And they're gorgeous. Like, there's nothing wrong with these peppers. So I was so excited to grab more bell peppers and some more apples for the kids. And then for the dairy, I was able to get, I think, half and half. Anytime they have half and half, I grab it because, you know, I drink just a little bit of coffee every day, you know. And then a whole thing of ricotta cheese. They had tons of this, like tons and tons and tons of this. It's May 21st was the expiration date. Now, if you see here, it says best buy, not you're gonna die by. So don't be afraid to have expired food. It is perfectly okay. It's just, the stores have to get rid of them by this date, but this food is still good, guys. Especially with dairy products like this in containers. I always flip it upside down and have it in my fridge like that because it helps push everything to the bottom, and it pushes out the option to have any air in there. So it really helps preserve your dairy items for a lot longer. And they had lots of these Chobani yogurts. I have a funny story about this. I used to get these all the time and put them in husband's lunch. They're like $1.15 each, so we don't do that anymore. But he didn't know that it was flipped because this flips. Like, here's the goodies and here's the yogurt, so this flips into the yogurt. And he would sit there and spoon it all until he saw me do it. He's like, oh, that's how you do it? That's funny. Every time I see those, I think of that. And then I got 2 half gallons of 1% milk. And then they had a thing of Q-tips. I was like, heck yeah, I'll take a thing of Q-tips. Some kids always got dirty ears, right? Like, how'd you get dirt behind your ear? And then they had some Premier Proteins, which you're allowed to get 1 per family member. I got 4. I guess I could have got 6. I really like these though because they only got 3 carbs and 1 sugar. So sometimes in the morning, if I don't feel like eating breakfast, I'll just chug one of these, and that really helps tide me over until I'm ready to actually eat solid food, you know. And then they had this Jiffy all-purpose baking mix. I kind of feel like this is like a Bisquick. And it has recipes on the back. Apple crisp, sugar cookies, pancakes, shortcakes, banana nut bread, dumplings. And it looks like this was just cut. I haven't actually gone in here to see. I'm assuming there's a bag in here. Because if the box was cut and there was no bag, I don't see how I could. Darn tape. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's in a bag. Okay, so it just got slit right there. So it got donated to the food bank, and now my family gets to utilize it. And this is good until March 10th of 24, so this will last a while, but I doubt it'll last that long. And then for a mystery item, they had this. It's got a floaty in the bottom, I just noticed that. Now, it smells like vinegar to me. Last time I got a mystery item, it was in a container like this, and it was bubbly, like you shake it and bubbles formed. So it turned out it was soap. It's like, oh, that was interesting because it wasn't labeled or anything. But let's get in here. I kind of smelled it. It just dripped on me. Yeah, it smells like vinegar. Yeah. That's definitely, oh, or a white wine. Yeah, definitely vinegar of some kind. Should I taste it? Should I taste it? Am I gonna die? Then you'll just have husband running the channel. You ever take a spoonful of straight vinegar? Brrr. Yep, that's vinegar. Probably apple cider is my guess. Oh, why did I do that? Why'd you let me do that? Oh. Okay. Just coffee, palate cleanser. Oh. Okay, definitely vinegar. Ooh, we could use that rhubarb and that vinegar, make a barbecue sauce out of it like I did before. And then for my meat, I'm super excited about this. I got some Wagyu steak. Wagyu is a certain type of cow that is raised in Japan, and it has special, like, okay, the one thing that's special about this cow is that it has fat in the meat as well. So it has, usually you see the marbling and that's like fat mixed in on the outside of the meat and stuff, but this, the fat is like in the meat. So it just kind of melts and it makes for a super tender steak. So this is American Wagyu beef though, not quite as good as the Japanese Wagyu. $25.99 a pound for this though. So these 2 little steaks were $30. There is 2 in there, so I'm gonna have to share, dang it. I went ahead and thawed this. It had a hole in the package, so it wasn't vacuum sealed anymore. So this is gonna be one of the first things that we use up. That was super exciting to see that though. I hardly ever see the Wagyu beef there anymore, so that was fun to get. And that's all I got in my haul this week. I got this stuff yesterday. I filmed it today, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna be needing to make some breakfast here in a couple hours, so hang tight and I'll bring it back. Don't you touch that mouse. And I'm back. Got my apron on. Husband is out the door. He actually did not want steak for breakfast. He just polished off those last 2 donuts and had some coffee. I know he's weird. He does not really like fatty cuts of meat. He prefers like sirloin steak or pork chops over pork steaks, you know, that kind of thing. He doesn't love fatty meat. I don't know, he's weird, but I do. And I'm still gonna cook up those steaks. We can have some leftovers and make something out of it. Because I don't know about you, but I'm eager to see what those steaks are like cooked up. So let's get over to the stove and let's cook up some steaks. Right, I am going to use my new stainless steel pan I just got. I usually use cast iron, But I just got this and I want to give it a try on these steaks. So here's the steak. All right, so let's get this opened up. Oh, those look good. Now the only thing I'm gonna do to season these is some salt, some garlic powder, and then I'm gonna get some pepper. I need to grind up my pepper some more. It's still got some pretty big peppercorns, so you don't want to eat that. But you don't really need much when the steak is this high of quality. You don't really need heavy seasonings. I do like blackened seasoning. That's good too. So salt, pepper, garlic powder. Get these split. Roosters are awake already. Oh, these are thick steaks too. Look at that. Salt. Now, as you cook, the salt's going to get like pushed out with the juices, so I heavily salt it. Garlic powder. Pepper. Alright, we're just going to let this sit while our pan heats up. Let's get all these seasonings put back up. I got my heat on like a 7. Gonna put down some bacon grease. Some of you guys asked me if everything tastes like bacon, if you cook everything with bacon grease, and I don't think so. Like, I think bacon grease has kind of like a neutral flavor. Like, it just has an extra flavor element without tasting like bacon, you know? If that makes sense. Oh yeah. So we're going to cook this for a couple minutes on the side without flipping it. Alright, we're going to flip it. Oh, look at that sear. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to let that cook for a couple more minutes. Looks pretty darn good. Get this one end cap kind of seared off. A little more on this side. If you push them, they're still very, you can push down in it. It's very loose. It's not firm. So this is probably like a rare. Same as this. You see how you can push it in? If you want a more firmer stick, you want it to be kind of like tough where you can't push it in if you want a well done steak. I like medium rare, so this is getting there. We're also going to let this steak sit for probably about 5 minutes. Take this off. Now this is the most important part, is to let this steak sit for like 5 minutes. Turn this off, take this off our heat, and then we'll bring it back when the steak's ready to slice. Alright guys, she's been resting. What do you think? Oh yeah. So I would say it's still rare. Oh, that looks really good. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's give her a bite. Now I'm going to use a fork because, you know, I'm a lady. Wow. This sear makes all the difference. It's a little chewy on the end. I was looking for my coffee, wandered off of it. Guys, that is delicious. Look at that. Well, I gotta figure out a way to use the rest of this. Maybe some steak burritos. Well, thanks for coming along and seeing what I got at the food bank this week and how I cooked it. And if you're looking for some under cabinet lighting, give ASOKO a try. I really like them and I'm impressed with this lighting for sure. So check out my link below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird's.